almost time for the bell. How many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to plank. Hey!
Hey everyone, welcome to Power Hour Live, Tuesday, November 26th. Hope everybody's having a good day. S&P up 25, NASDAQ up 55. Russell, the weakest of the bunch, down 20. Dow up 79. Gold up almost 0.5%. Silver up at 1%. Notes and bonds a little bit red. 10-year yield up 1%. Oil down about 0.33%. Natty gas up 0.7%. Soybeans and corn ended red. Wheat a little bit green. Euro and the pound a little bit red. Bitcoin off of its all-time highs, down 3%, back down under 92,000. VIX down about 2.5%, back below 15, sitting at 14.22. So on my VIX today, currently up about 1,800. I did manually close some of the call sides before the FOMC minutes came out. I was loaded up on all my strikes had either the 15 or the 10s on the calls. And I was real close to that. So I think I wasn't watching it, but I think that little push up probably would have stopped me out. So I think I did good by that. Obviously the reversal would have put those back in good shape, but up 1,800. And then my price action VIX, I've done 2 tranches. Was not able to take any profits before the call size got stopped, but still up about 400 on those. And then let's see, did a discretionary put calendar. One of them yesterday, I actually was in it. Closed half of it today. I actually had a bot. I forgot about a bot that fired off and it ended up choosing the same strike. I didn't post it because I didn't want people to double up like I did, but was able to scale out of a little bit. Still have a 20 lot left that I'll take off by the end of day. Let's see what else. Did a little futures day trading today, up about 500-ish. Little NASDAQ, little S&P. And what else did I do today? No RICs, no 1 DTEs. I think that is about it. Chad, how's your day?
Oh, pretty good. Did one TLC trade, booked 20, 40, 60, 80 and out. And I got off center, but the premium was so low, I just couldn't enter a second one. So because of the minimal price movement. And then on that little, we had that drop there at about 110 central, dropped about 10 points. I hit my 80% and out.
It's been a while for an 80%er, I think, hasn't it?
Big time. Yeah, just couldn't really add one, even though it was hanging out on the upside of the Iron Condor most of the day. But and then I put in a couple Woogas. One was they were probably about 10 minutes earlier than normal. So currently sitting pretty good with those. I could use a little bit of down movement, but I'm gonna get rid of half at 30% for each one of those, just to reduce risk.
Look at the VIX all of a sudden creeping up.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was gonna say something about that.
Yeah, I didn't do any Woogas because we're under 0.2% from the open. So my Woogas did not fire and I did not manually intervene. So no Woogas for me today.
Yeah, I'm about ready to hit 30% on my early one. But yeah, the VIX spiking up. Don't really like that.
Don't really know what to think about that.
Usually means there's a move coming.
Yeah, we had the FOMC minutes. That was the reason for the little pop and drop, I assume, but kind of right back to where we were beforehand. I talked about this in one of my transformer sessions, but I entered a couple of short flies. Entered one on the 10 strike, one on the 15 strike. I was trying to get filled on a 5 strike too, but I didn't get filled before it bounced. So if we can move towards a couple more strikes, I should be able to remove the risk on that before the end of day. We'll need to move though. Otherwise, we'll see what happens there. May just close it out if we don't move. It's nothing new. It's not something that you can do very often. I talked about it in one of the transformer sessions. I don't know, the second or third less session maybe. But basically just entering short flies at different strikes if you can get decent premium. Like today I was able to get filled at $1.15 on the 10s and $1.30 on the 15s. So if I can get one more strike at, over $1.30, I will almost have removed all the risk. So it's just selling multiple flies at different strikes. Back a while back, I mean, sometimes you'll start being able to sell short flies for $1 almost at like noon or 1. And then if it can, move around between multiple strikes by the end of the day, you can sell some flies on multiple strikes to remove risk and have basically a risk-free rick by the end of the day. Doesn't happen very often, but kind of muted price action today always gets those flies trading at a higher credit earlier. Did not do any stock trading this morning. Looks like Amazon's up over 2.5%. Microsoft up 2. Meta up over 1. Google up 1. Apple up almost 1. Nvidia a little bit green. MSTR getting hit again, down 14%. SMCI down 9%. Coinbase down almost 6. Robinhood down 4. So all the cryptos getting hit.
Close to half my EWUGA at 30%. Don't like the VIX going up.
Yeah, it's I mean, price isn't moving and it's just all of a sudden decided to start going up.
Yeah, that usually tells me there's some type of price moving before the market closes.
So tomorrow we've got core PCE price index. Forex Factory is still showing it 30 minutes after the bell opens, but after the market opens, but there's a couple others, as you all posted last week, that's saying it's before the market opens. But we've also got preliminary GDP and unemployment claims pre-market. Of course, Thursday is Thanksgiving, market close. Friday is just open in the morning. SPX all-time high 60.20, currently at 60.13.
The VIX came down there and it spiked back up a little bit.
VIX going up, S&P kind of grinding a little bit up. Usually when you see that, it's helping calendars, but my put calendar is not really benefiting. No, I won't be doing any calendars this Friday. Friday before and the Friday after I take off calendars.
Could use a move back down to about 60.10.
I think some folks are placing calendars this Friday shifts, but I will not be. As far as next week goes, Monday, ISM on Monday, JOLTS on Tuesday, ADP non-farm employment change and ISM services on Wednesday, unemployment claims Thursday, and then some more unemployment data on Friday. Yeah, maybe I'll do a 6-7. We'll see. Go ahead and cut out the rest of this calendar here. I'll put my order at 350.
And it looks like she wants to go higher.
Yeah, the IV of the options next week, pretty low. Spikes up a little bit on Friday options. Yeah, SPX looks like she wants to go.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When you get the VIX rising like that and price rising with it, I've never liked that combination.
No, typically not good for delta neutral.
Nope.
Couple highlights from the FOMC minutes. U.S. short-term interest rates futures pair earlier losses. Staff forecast called for economic conditions to remain solid as in previous assessment. Some participants said it might be appropriate in the future to consider resetting the overnight reverse repo rate to the bottom of the Fed funds target range. Some participants judged downside risks to job market and economy had diminished. So there you go. There's your minutes recap. Up above 15. VIX still climbing. So let's see. Are we going to be able to do a... So, yeah, last day of the month is Friday, which is a half day. So, I wonder if we're going to see a big move at the end of the day, at the end of the half day.
On Friday?
Yeah. Friday's the last trading day of the month, but it's a half day. So I'm not sure if the last day of the month trade would be good or not. Or if they treat tomorrow like the last day of the month. I'll have to look at the backtest trade log, see what I assume past Novembers have been similar. I guess. I don't know. Depends on what day of the week it fell on, or which day of the month. I have the upside expected move posted at 60.31. We haven't come close to either expected move range. About 5 points below all-time highs. That's the one I was talking about earlier, Kelvin, where I sold some butterflies at the 10 strike and the 15. I was trying to sell them at the 5 as well, but didn't get filled. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it. If we can push up to 20, that'd be good. Still have almost 45 minutes to go. The 15 butterfly looks like it's trading for $1.55, $1.60, maybe $1.50. SPX still grinding higher. VIX is not grinding lower. NASDAQ has been kind of grinding lower all day while SPX has been grinding higher. RUT.
Yeah, looks like it wants to get all-time highs.
RUT has been back and forth. A little bit bigger swings, but going nowhere. Ticked above highs of day.
Been real interesting with Liquid One's been talking about the VWAP. Um, you can't chart it on SPX, but you can chart it on futures. And
Yeah, volume.
yeah, this is kind of, I'll post this here. You can kind of see where it's hasn't been able to break through that.
I assume that's the one standard deviation band.
Two. I believe it's two in the settings. You see. It was whatever I left it whatever it was. Let's see here. Oh no, it's one. Yeah, you're right. One. No, it's two. Hold on. Oh yeah. Number deviation down and up is two.
Chad, are you smoking the indicator hocus pocus?
Hey man. About time we it's about time we add something into TLC. I like at minimum my chart looks really cool. I mean, look at those blue, pink, and yellow lines there. It's pretty sweet.
It's beautiful.
There's a little,
Now we got SPX coming down and VIX coming down.
yeah, it's a little bit of weird price movement here.
Well, maybe VIX isn't actually coming down. I think that was just a little misprint or something.
Oh yeah.
Still 40 minutes to go. 15 butterflies trading for, wow. Maybe, I don't know. It's all over the place. Maybe a buck 60, 70. Yeah, I don't think it really matters, Kelvin. Remember, you're using it as a line in the sand, something to manage risk around. So whether it's SPY or ES or whatever, it doesn't really matter.
I've always, ever since I traded TLC, I've kept futures, ES futures on my screen. And so I'm just using that over SPY.
And then it depends on, are you marking your VWAP from just the regular trading hours? Are you using extended hours? So they're going to have different values. So it's really just a matter of how you're going to use it to manage risk around. I wouldn't get too caught up in much of anything else.
Today I've kind of been using it to see like, how close am I getting to my stop on my AM number one. Um, just watching it with my Woogas to kind of see where the price is at. Keep it on for a few weeks and see if it leads to any decision making.
MNS, I would say that, I don't know, it's been so long since I set trading view up, but I would say there's some kind of data feed you're missing. Yeah, so like a broker typically gives you that data feed for free because you're paying them with commissions. But since TradingView is a charting software, you'll have to pay for that data feed. TradingView's got a ton of capabilities. I think the one thing that, if you have some webhook reason to use it with um, like Trade Steward or TAT even, there's a webhook connection for both of those. That can be useful. There's definitely a lot of charting capabilities compared to TOS, but it just depends on what you use your charts for. Yeah, they didn't support SPX for a while, and then I don't know if they do now, but is it every minute or at one point I was thinking it was like every 10 minutes they check or something like that. So like for zero DTE, I think they've changed that. I think they may check it like once a minute now, which is still not great for zero DTE, but I think a lot of people use it for more swing trading type strategies. Ooh, look at VIX popping up again. Remember, Chessmaster, VIX measures the at the money options of 30-day SPX options. So I don't know, for whatever reason, they are getting pumped up a little bit right now.
There's some data that comes out tomorrow, right?
Let's see. Yeah, core PCE is the big one. And some employment data.
Yeah. So now you see a little spike up going into that.
Yeah, Friday's the half day. $30 minutes to go. Butterfly's already trading for $1.75. Go ahead and put in a 15. Yeah, Bosch, you have to change the values on the order templates. So like, I don't know if you just saw what I did. I changed the butterfly to 2. And I changed my 2 credit spreads to 4. If you're using a debit spread, you need to change that to $1. Now, if you're buying a debit spread, you're buying, so you want to buy it for less. Above 16. Working a 15 and a 20. You shouldn't be able to see any volume bars on SPX, Chessmaster. SPX doesn't have volume. It's an index. Unless you're looking at ES or SPY. Hey, Happy, are you talking about the Mahomes? It's in the course. It's part of the Transformers series in WAP. Yeah, there's a shared link. Fifteens look like they're trading for buck 85 or so. I'll be back in 1 minute. 15s look like they're getting close to filling. Still over 20 minutes to go. VIX looks like it's kind of fallen off a little bit now. I hope we get some movement because it has not moved much. Well, it's kind of grinding higher, but this is holiday trading for you.
Yeah, just slow grind up.
Still think it wants an all-time high for the end of the day.
Yep.
Now my 20s are closer to filling, even though price is still closer to 15. Dad, you still in your bugas?
Yeah, I'm still in both of them, but I'm getting ready to close them out here. Looks like we might get a move at the end of the day.
VIX is now falling.
I'll close them here in probably 2 minutes.
Yeah, you have to alternate puts and calls every other strike, correct? About 6 minutes till MOC. Little push up, the 20s would hit. Build on the 20s. We are heading close to all-time highs. $15 minutes to go.
Dark Avenger, I posted my Woogas earlier.
Dark Avenger, I went to both of those places that you suggested in Charlotte. Both of them were really good. Snuck one out against the Panthers. Mahomes went Mahomes on everybody.
Yeah. There was some pretty iffy calls in that game too.
Yeah. Yeah, the old Chiefs get all the calls base is not
Yeah.
not happy about that game.
There was a pass interference call that was ridiculous.
What about that intentional grounding?
Yeah.
It was way past the numbers.
There was a lot.
$60-20. And there's your new all-time highs,
There
my
we go.
friends. Can we get a 25 print? Yeah, the stadium was cool. Yes, ticket prices were high. I was shocked. I think I paid $450.
Wow, that is high for. There was a ton of red.
And there's a ton of empty seats.
Was there?
And it's still.
Looked like there was more Chiefs fans.
Yeah, there was a lot of red. Still 2 minutes to MOC. Didn't quite push enough to lock. We were going to do one of those all you can eat, all you can drink seats, but a couple of guys didn't want to. I think it would have been like 1,500 a piece. Up above 23. Incoming MOC. $3.7 billion. Let's go. Maybe today's the last day of the month.
Yesterday, I put on a short put vertical for Amazon. Booked 60% profit in one day based on NTT.
Nice. Well, we got above 25, but no lock. Still too much time left, too much premium left. Pelosi got the number early again. Little push before the MOC came out. See if we can get back up. NASDAQ still not back up to highs of day. Back down to 20. No continuation after the big buy side number. Get back up there. We need another push back up above 25 to lock Mr. Mahomes. Above 23. Over 6 minutes to go. NASDAQ's trying to bounce. S&P's stuck at 23. There's 24. I would think if it ticks above 25 again, we should get locked. Back to 21. Five minutes. NASDAQ pushing. Yeah, it would have been nice to get filled on the 15s before we took off. S&P just can't get back up there. 4 minutes. NASDAQ still pushing. Needs to pull its buddy S&P up with it. NASDAQ's trying to go for highs of day. Course 24. Just no follow through. No follow through after the MOC. It all pushed before. Two minutes. Need above 23 for Mahomes to be a winner. There's 23. 1 minute. Push back down to 22. "30 seconds. Ugh. That's back down in the 20, 21, 20s. Get back up there. Move away from 20, 10 seconds. Three, two, one. Ding. Looks like 21.60. So Mahomes will be a loser. My little double flies will be a winner. Plus 12.25 on those. So that one worked out. My Bix will be a winner. Price action Bix winner. Really, Mahomes only loser today. All right, all. That is a wrap. Chad will be streaming live in the morning. Also, I won't be here for Power Hour tomorrow. Chad will be streaming for Power Hour. Got some family coming in town, so won't be able to attend. But everybody have a good night, and we will chat with you soon. Cheers.